Episode 9 is set to end the Skywalker saga and the sequel trilogy itself by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that a lot of people, including myself, am really looking forward to seeing in this movie is exactly how J.J. will utilize the characters of Luke, Leia, Lando, Kylo Ren, and even Rey, and exactly where the characters of Kylo and Rey will go by the very end of this movie that will end the Skywalker saga. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with Luke Skywalker revealing a certain truth to Rey and revealing a certain secret that he's been keeping to himself for the character of Rey in this movie that will move her character and evolve her in the film. Now, specifically, a description of both Luke and Rey standing in front of each other with a large ancient Jedi structure located in the background. It's described that Luke appears to have a slight blue hue while giving a lecture to Rey. The next goes over Luke revealing vital information for Rey about her power, revealing that there are ties to the dark side that must be controlled. It's described that Luke can see her future and reveals that she will go down the wrong path without his help, and that she still needs a teacher. It's said that this is how the sequence will transition into Luke's new lesson for Rey and training session for Rey in the form of a Force ghost by the actual end of the movie. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this and what I really do think about it. Now, this ties directly in with what we heard a couple days ago about the Lost City revealing a certain truth to the character of Rey and having some kind of dark side origin with that actual character by JJ in this movie. Now, when we look at the character of Rey, if you look at the elevator scene in The Last Jedi where Kylo Ren says, because of what I saw, I know that you will be the first to turn. So he definitely sees something within Rey, and that remains a mystery as of right now. So going into episode 9, we do know that JJ has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, as well as Chris Terrio, right? They both have a lot of these different twists and turns coming our way that's really going to take us by surprise. So Luke Skywalker, in this training session, this lecture, if you will, in the form of a Force ghost, revealing that she has dark side ties and that it must be controlled. That's something very interesting indeed, and it does also tie into that line of dialogue when both Luke and Rey are in the actual tree library and how she explains how she has this power and now it's awake and she's afraid. She doesn't know how to control it or what to do with it. So with that being said, you can see how Luke is now trying to help Rey, where in The Last Jedi he was trying to not help Rey because he did not want to pull another Kylo Ren or something like that, right? So now he wants to help her, and in the form of a Force ghost. This is something that we've never seen on screen before in Star Wars history. We've never seen an actual Force ghost training an actual character per se. So we've seen, yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi giving, a little lecture to Luke Skywalker, about, of course, the Emperor and Darth Vader's past as Anakin Skywalker. We've seen that. But when we look at everything else, this is something that J.J. Abrams is trying to do on his own, and is trying to do something very unique. Now, her having dark side ties, does that really mean that she's connected to, let's say, for example, Emperor Palpatine or somebody of that figure in the overall Skywalker saga? It's possible, it absolutely is, because I don't think there is an actual coincidence as to why she's on Jakku and why Palpatine also had an interest in Jakku. There's something going on there. She may be connected to him somehow, some way, but I don't think that she's necessarily related to Palpatine. She may be, but it's a very, big mystery as of right now, exactly who Rey really is. However, this secret that Luke Skywalker delivers to Rey about her having these dark side ties and that he has seen her future, and how that actually reveals to him that if she does not have a teacher, she's going to go down the wrong path, similar to what happened to Kylo Ren. So if we look at everything, with episode 9 and what both JJ and Chris are trying to do with this story, they really are trying to do their own unique story that's going to be different from the originals and the prequels and even both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi combined. Which is another reason as to why I believe that episode 9 really is going to be the Revenge of the Sith of our time. And I mean that by saying, of course, that this is going to be the best Star Wars movie of the sequel trilogy. That's what I'm honestly feeling right now. So guys, let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments. What do you think about Rey? What do you think about this secret that Luke actually delivers to Rey? How she has this dark side tie that must be controlled, and that he has seen her future, and that if she does not have a teacher, she's going to go down the wrong path. And not only that, this also lines directly up with Rey having a real important lineage in this film that's going to make us look back at The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens in a totally different way. Of course, there is a whole lot more to this story than we already know, and that we will be learning more and more as we get closer to the release of the film. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.